Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the IeSF WOGL US Qualifier Grand Finals. This is it. This is the ultimatum. This is the final game between these two wonderful, marvelous, amazing Zerg North American, United States American players. Spawning in at the 6 o'clock position, the purple Zerg player LiquidSheth, his opponent. At the 9 o'clock position, the green Zerg player EGIdra, still chatting it up with each other. Always good to see. No rivalry between Liquid and EG. Don't tell these guys that, but this is it, guys. There's a story behind this too. I want everyone in the chat to go ahead and guess. Go ahead and guess. Who knocked Idra down to the lower bracket? I'll give you 2 chances. I'm watching the chat right now. Not really, but who knocked him down? LiquidSheth. LiquidSheth knocked EGIdra down to the lower bracket a while ago. They met in round 3. They met in round 3 of this tournament. Sheth knocked him down. Idra climbed all the way through the lower bracket and now has a chance to take this game, take the series, and take the tournament win for himself and punch his ticket to Korea to represent Team USA at the IeSF World Finals in Korea, October 6th through the 10th. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys are as well. Sheth starting off with a 15 hatch, and look at that, so is EGIdra. So no crazy shenanigans early on in this game. I mean, we've seen a 10 pool pulling all the drones, so we're not seeing that just yet. I mean, something crazy could happen. Definitely keep your eyes open, but I would expect both these players to put down a gas pretty soon and then add on a spawning pool. Actually, a little bit of a deviation here. Idra either forgetting his gas for a little bit or just delaying it for some reason. Going to be putting down that gas, putting down that spawning pool. Harvester count is empty, so this gas is going to be up a little bit ahead for LiquidSheth. Not too huge of a deal. Actually, I mean, not at all. About like 4 seconds. 20 gas worth. Not too huge of a deal at all, but I'm definitely excited to see what happens in this game. And like most of the games on this map have been actually epic. We've seen a lot of ZVZs on this map. And they've all turned into Ling Bling wars early on in the game, and they've lasted like 15 minutes. Like literally, 15 minutes of Zergling Bling wars. Always fun to watch. Not too easy to commentate, but that's okay. That's my job, not yours. Hopefully I'm doing alright, but either way. Sheth spawning pool about to complete. Actually, both these players spawning pool about to complete. And yes, what are we looking for? We're looking for that gas. When are they going to take those guys on gas, off gas, I should say, if at all? Usually the benchmark is 100. 100 gas, take them off, get your speed, and then focus on drones. Idra, keeping guys in gas. Very interesting. Definitely lends us to think it's going to be some sort of Baneling play from him. On the other side of things, LiquidSheth, how's his gas doing? Approaching 100. Actually, he has 100, keeping his guys in gas as well. So both these players keeping their drones in gas. And look at that, Idra finally peeling away with 2 of his drones. Sheth on the other side of things, peeling away with 1. So keeping 2 guys in gas is LiquidSheth. Obviously, the more gas, the more likely to tech. And there we go, Baneling Nest going down for both of these players at the exact same time. So it is going to be Zergling Baneling's war, and I'm jittering with excitement right now. I can't wait to see some Zerglings explode into a bunch of green slime. But either way, Idra coming forward with 2 Zerglings, scouts out that Baneling's Nest, knows exactly what is going on. 2 Zerglings from LiquidSheth saying, get the heck out of here. The Zerglings will oblige. A queen will greet them, though, and may be able to take those 2 Zerglings out. Income tab shows 23 to 22 in favor of EGIdra. Idra returning into the main base with 2 of his Zerglings. Queen should be able to deal with that, I would imagine. But these 2 Zerglings being as annoying as possible. At the same time, I don't see any Zerglings from Sheth doing any scouting whatsoever, but look at this. Neither of the players are building any more drones. Sheth on his way to his opponent's base with all of these Zerglings. Idra building 2 Banelings on that ramp, and Sheth getting a nice surround here with those Zerglings. There is a queen here helping out EGIdra. He has 2 Banelings on this ramp about to complete, but he doesn't want to explode them into just 1 Zergling. He wants to explode them into a bunch, and that's exactly what he does. Takes out the Zerglings of LiquidSheth. Idra making even more Banelings. Idra ahead in that harvester count, 24 to 22. Again, every drone matters in a fight like this. 2 more drones coming out for EGIdra. Also has a spine crawler at the front that will definitely help him a lot. coming forward with some Zerglings, trying to get some scouting information. And this is what he did. This is what he did before. I forgot who he played, but he did a counterattack with these Zerglings, went after the economy of his opponent. His opponent rallying all of his Zerglings past these units, and these Zerglings are going to get by, go straight for this middle line, and Sheth has got a little bit off guard here, forced to engage with his drones. At the same time, Baneling's coming forward from LiquidSheth, trying to find anything to connect with, ends up not connecting with basically anything. EGIdra able to hold that off quite easily. Keep in mind, took out quite a few drones at his opponent's natural expansion, and EGIdra finds himself ahead 44 to 41 supply. Income tab shows he's ahead 29 to 24. Harvesters making nothing but Zerglings in that production tab, along with an Overlord. Don't call me a liar, you know what I mean. 18 Zerglings on the way for EGIdra, 2 Banelings and 3 drones. A lot of drones coming out for Sheth. So Sheth trying to transition out of this. I'm not sure if that'll work though. EGIdra still making nothing but those Zerglings. Is supply box here. We'll have to see what he builds. There we go. Drones in production. So are both these players going to transition? Or are they just getting more money for more Banelings? But ooh, EGIdra has to be really careful. EGIdra has to be careful. Okay, there we go. Sheth can be backing up with those 2 Banelings. Sheth trying to protect those 2 Banelings with Zerglings of his own. One money shot can absolutely change this game for good. Can change the series, can change this entire tournament. That's what we're looking out for. Sheth going for the little cutesy play that EGIdra was trying to do, the counterattack with those Zerglings, but EGIdra not going to allow it, and Sheth's going to try to suicide some of those Zerglings. I guess that's the best thing you can do in that situation. But a Roachhorn going down for both of these players now, so they are both going to transition out of this early Speedling, Baneling play into that more common Roach play. So, both these players breathing a little. I'm going to do so as well. Sheth ahead in that Harvester count, 45 to 42. Baneling's coming forward from LiquidSheth. EGIdra peeling away 1 Zergling at a time to deal with those. Sheth at the same time bringing forward 5. EGIdra turning back around and surrounding those Zerglings. So, pretty cool play there by EGIdra. Maximizing the efficiency of those Zerglings. Has to be careful, 2 Banelings at the natural expansion of LiquidSheth. Engaging some more Zerglings outside the natural expansion of LiquidSheth. But EGIdra going to be backing away. 3 Banelings outside of his natural expansion. Continuing to eject. Layer on the way for both of these players. EGIdra has the faster layer. EGIdra has 2 gases, a Roachhorn down. Make that 3 gases, getting a 4th gas. Also getting +1 missile attacks, level 1. On the other side of things, Sheth's layer is complete. And a natural expansion is done. Has all 4 of his gases completely saturated. There's a Roachhorn out, I think. I swear I saw a Roachhorn. There it is. Adding on 2 additional Spine Crawlers. Has Banelings here as well, taking down the rocks towards his natural 3rd. At the same time, EGIdra taking down the rocks toward his gold. EGIdra making lots of roaches in that production tab. Has he decided it's time? And look at that, Aspire going down from LiquidSheth. And this is Deja Vu. I don't know if y'all were watching. What game was it? Oh, Baneling's coming forward from EGIdra. Could be a huge altercation here. Roach is coming forward from EGIdra, though, to deal with it. That should be enough. A Queen gets surrounded, though, and eliminated. But Deja Vu, what game was I watching where EGIdra lost to the Spire? Oh, it was today. No, that was the GCPL today. EG played Liquid. EGIdra played Rhett. I casted that game with Wombat. Rhett went for a really fast Spire. EGIdra didn't have an answer and GG'd right when the Mutos got out. But this time, EGIdra going to be attacking as fast as he can. There are 4 Spine Crawlers here. Make that 9. 5 in production, but EGIdra coming forward, not even caring to target down those Spine Crawlers. And honestly, LiquidSheth doesn't have much to defend, barring a couple Banelings. Actually, quite a few Banelings coming out with Zerglings as well. But EGIdra up 108 to 55 supply, storming forward with all of these Roaches. 11 Roaches in production to reinforce, and there's the Spire. EGIdra needs to snipe that as fast as he can. It looks like he might snipe it before it finishes, and yes, he does. EGIdra, oh my god, the Spire is cancelled, and EGIdra is up 114 to 69 supply, coming forward with even more Roaches. Sheth could fall in the grand finals after having not lost a set in this tournament until this moment, pulling all of his drones, using all of his Zerglings to try to engage these Roaches. But EGIdra continuing to reinforce with more and more Zerglings. A surround is achieved, but there's the GG from LiquidSheth. So EGIdra is your champion. EGIdra wins the IeSF US Qualifier. He has punched his ticket to Korea to join Grubby. Representing Team USA is EGIdra, not Grubby. Grubby's representing his own country, but EGIdra will be representing Team USA at the WOGL IeSF US Qualifiers. EGIdra, congratulations, Sheth. I feel terrible. Oh my gosh, Sheth played extremely well this entire tournament. He was the guy who knocked EGIdra down to the losers bracket to begin with, but EGIdra takes the series and takes the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with some closing words after a quick word from SteelSeries.